Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. We last reported city governments within southern Nevada reported no citations in connection to the state's mask mandate. Today, that's all changed. A protester reportedly scaled a building on the Strip. You can literally compare the police and the protesters' point of view as it was happening.
Hey guys, I'm up here climbing the 600-foot Aria.
Mason Deschamps speaks exclusively to the Review-Journal about why he scaled the building Tuesday ropeless.
As a young college student, I understand that I don't have a lot of influence. I don't have a lot of money. I can't spend money on advertising or something like that. So I have a skill. I'm a rock climber, and it was a perfect opportunity for me to peacefully gain attention to get my point across.
22-year-old Deschamps says it should be the people's choice whether or not to wear a mask, and he's planning another protest on August 14th outside Planet Hollywood Resort. This one from the ground.
The point of this isn't just to climb a building.
A Metro police captain recorded this TikTok footage of him saying urban climbing is extremely dangerous and illegal, which was why cops were waiting for him at the top to arrest him. He's since been released from police custody, but is still facing charges. And another outspoken critic of COVID mandates, Las Vegas Mayor Carolyn Goodman, announces why she's taken some time off. Despite being fully vaccinated, she says she tested positive for COVID, calling it a breakthrough case with mild symptoms. Mayor Goodman, who is 82 years old, took 10 days off to quarantine. In other news, an update on the woman accused of killing her 7-year-old son and leaving his body off of a highway near Mountain Springs. Prosecutors are now deciding whether or not to pursue the death penalty for Samantha Moreno Rodriguez. Rodriguez reportedly told investigators she became frustrated with her son, Liam Shustek, before killing him. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. A Las Vegas real estate executive who also used to teach at UNLV is now facing charges of securities fraud. A federal commission alleges Veston mortgage owner Mike Shustek fraudulently enriched himself and drained $29 million from the two firms he founded. Shustek was unavailable for comment. Plus, the CEO of Caesars Entertainment remains bullish, saying he doesn't expect Nevada's new mask mandate to slow things down. Occupancy rates for the quarter hit 89% for the company's Strip resorts and raked in $2.5 billion in net revenues. CEO Tom Reeg says he remains especially bullish on plans on expanding in sports betting. In weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air, no matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 hour is here for you. We're officially in an excessive heat warning with highs above 110 degrees earlier today, and we're cooling off to the 80s tonight. On Thursday, expect more heat. Winds will also pick up on Thursday, getting up to nearly 20 miles per hour. That heat warning, though, should be lifted by the evening hours. And getting into the weekend, highs should start trending downward until early next week. In health, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. Following in the state's footsteps, Clark County employees may also be required to submit weekly COVID testing if not vaccinated beginning September 1st. Review-Journal's Renee Semmerauer has more. Renee?
Jen, the proposal was embraced Tuesday by county lawmakers who plan to bring it back for possible adoption in 2 weeks. The move would follow the state of Nevada's plan announced last week requiring 27,000 plus state workers to get vaccinated or submit to weekly testing.
We realize that this option would be burdensome on our part-time employees, particularly because they are not covered under our insurance.
Officials will be reviewing the plan over the next 2 weeks, including the cost and availability for testing and whether to limit testing frequency for part-time workers and the threshold for ending the requirement.
Here's your sports update, sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. Coming into his sophomore season, Raiders wide receiver Bryan Edwards is ready to put the injuries of last year behind him and take advantage of the opportunities head coach John Gruden says are coming his way.
You know, he told me I was going to get more opportunities with Waller, you know, down for a little bit, and I'm trying to make the most of those opportunities. I just had such high expectations for myself, and, you know, I put that pressure on myself, and I wanted to be, you know, a guy in this league and for this team. So, you know, when I got hurt and I, you know, went down, it was real tough on me, just mentally, you know, trying to force myself kind of a little bit early to get back, and it just didn't go the way I wanted to go.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Brooks Koepka is the plus 1250 favorite at Circa Sports for the PGA Tour's FedEx St. Jude Invitational, which starts Thursday in Memphis, Tennessee. Colin Morikawa is next at 14-1, followed by Jordan Spieth at 16-1, and Dustin Johnson and Olympic gold medalist Xander Schauffele at 17-1. Handicapper Wes Reynolds is betting on Koepka, along with several others. Read all of Reynolds' selections on lvrj.com.
In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. A Las Vegas native with ties to the historic Stardust Hotel is set to be one of Resorts World's DJ headliners now. Charlie Jordan, who already appeared during Resorts World's 4th of July celebrations. Her grandfather, Chuck Huff, was a high-level attorney for Boyd Gaming back when it owned the Stardust. Charlie Jordan is set to DJ near the spot of her grandfather's old office. Her next show is Saturday, opening for Zed at the IU Day Club. Now to Lifestyle, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas, assisted living and memory care. The best care for the best life. Back to school shopping is expected to be big this year, record big according to the Nevada Retail Association. Parents are expected to spend more than $481 million. With increased in-home learning, the biggest expense is expected to be electronics. And we've reported on Nevada's fast-growing population, so which states are most people moving from? According to Stacker, topping the list is, no surprise, California, with more than 47,000 moving into our state in 2019. Rounding out the top 5, Arizona, Utah, Florida, and Texas. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here for more 7 at 7 tomorrow. Sleep tight.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.